Good evening. Today, what have I got for you? Okay, this one's a special one. I think mes collègues qui regardent ce vidéo. I think my colleagues who watch this may know this one. This is from the Bellefois brewery. This is a craft beer, and it seems like it's a triple Belgian style. It's an 8.6%, and well, it's a beer. Um, so what's what's special about this one? Well, I can tell you what's special about this one is that this is very close to where I live. So this is local. This is this is this is literally like the localist of local I could find. Um, that's why this one's going to be interesting. And for the next review, I also have something from them. You know, it's a different one that I have. So we'll be doing that in the next review. But for now, now I have poured a little bit because I opened it and it started spitting out, which means I have had a little bit of a taste already, and it's still kind of bubbling up. I don't know if you can see. But I'm actually gonna just. By the way, I did pour some in, and there was like an almighty amount of head. Okay. So in terms of the bottle, I can't say too much about it. It's nothing special. Very clearly proud to be from this region, which you know, kind of happy about. I'm happy that they're proud of being from this region. So look, I like sampling local stuff of Go, and saw that with the some of the reviews I did from the San Juan Brewery. Now, how can I say that I enjoy local stuff when I've never actually had any local stuff from where I am, local to me? So this is so unfiltered. It is unbelievable. Crazy unfiltered. How can I how can I describe this? I don't know how I describe this taste because there's something in there. There's something triple. Leaving that in, there's something fruity. It's okay, it's a triple, but it's non-filtered. I see. I don't think it's filtered. How can it? Okay, maybe my understanding or okay, so it's fermented in the bottle, non-pasteurized, non-filtered. How is it a triple then? Maybe my understanding of what a triple Belgian is. By the way, when I say triple Belgian, obviously Belgium, but that's the style. That's just the style. It's like IPAs. Like you have New England IPAs that are brewed in Italy, for instance. Um, that's not New England. It's just the style. Okay, how do I really describe this? It's like there's a fruitiness, there's a sourness, there's a bit of a bitterness, and a bit of a sweetness actually as well. It's kind of got a lot of flavor. It has a heck of a lot of flavor in. 8.6. This is very fruity. Like it's sort of fruity, but also very fruity at the same time. This is it's honestly it's quite a sharp beer. It's very sharp. This one, very sharp indeed. First, it's like fruitiness, and then it's like just taste is very sharp in there. And so this was called Le Triple. So this is one of two that I got from the same company. The other one is um the other one I think is I know what Roos is. Doesn't say much about it. Oh, I love how it has like a best before label. Um, actually, hang on. What's this? What's this best before? Have one? I I love how this has like best before the 29th of March this year. Like I'm recording this in February. I got these a while ago. I mean, they can keep. Um, okay, hang on. I need to check how long this video's going before I get into the topic. Okay, I have a quick topic. Got like 5 6 minutes. So today I want to say like there's so recently like thought about like people that go on holiday like impromptu and just it's all spontaneous and everything. And while I can kind of see the appeal, I just want to say there is a big I think there's a big thing, a big lasting effect with like holidays of planning them in advance. And I think the big thing of this is that you have something to look forward to, and I think this helps everyone, uh, particularly particularly people that are working, particularly people that don't have the best jobs or the most enjoyable jobs. I think something really important for like mentality and like keeping your spirits high when you work in a shitty job um, is having something to look forward to in the future. Like something that when things are getting tough, you think, I'm going to be doing that soon. And just, I know this from experience of like, it's not just last year with the holiday that I took to America, where I had like the best start to a year, the best 6 months of a year I have ever had. And I think a large part of that was down to me knowing I was going on this trip of a lifetime, which kept me going through it, and it stopped me caring about things that were getting me down, and stopped me caring about things that are getting me down that don't really matter and I don't have control over. I was like, okay, at that point, forget about it. And the year before, I also had the Pet Shop Boys concert that I went to in Paris. That was amazing, and I had that to look forward to. Year before, I also had something else to look forward to. I can't exactly remember what it was though. Um, but yeah, I think something has to really be said for having something to look forward to in the future, and that makes a massive difference to mentality. I think this might be too sharp. Look, I have never rated a beer low because it's got too much flavor before. I have rated beers low because they don't have enough flavor. See last week's video. So, what do I think? By the way, I just did 8.6 in 5 minutes. So that's going to be a fun stream. Fun start to the stream. So, what am I going to rate this? De Bellefois, La Triple. And next week I'm going to be doing the other one that I got, which is a funny 6.9%. Of course, of course. Okay, so as I say, I'm actually going to downgrade this a little bit because I had too much flavor, too much taste. But I will say, for an 8.6, that was surprisingly crushable. Like I think like there was something that I did actually just try and crush. Um, I tend to like trying to do that with some of these beers, like get the initial flavors, get the tastes, and then I do like a mini crush, and I see like, okay, is this crushable? This one is kind of crushable, but it's like this, you know. I just thought the best scenario for this beer is like you go out to the pub and like and you with your friends, and there's one of them that's like kind of young, bit of a lightweight, um, never been out with you guys before, maybe they're like early 20s, and they're not really they're they're, they're not really the pub kind of people. They don't seem like it, but they're a bit more mouth than trousers. Put it that way. But you know that they've never actually had a proper beer. Um, describing millennials, I'm also describing someone at work. Oh, like, look, this particular person doesn't see these videos, so it's fine. No harm done. I mean, at the end of the day, it's like I joke about this anyway. It's like I'm like, what do you count a beer? And he's like Heineken. I'm like, no, that's not a beer. That's piss water in a can. Um, although actually there is one that he has that I can't find, and I actually probably I think is probably a pretty good beer. Um, so I'll have to try and find that. I'll have to try and find Pedieu. I'll have to see. I have to give it a grade, and I'll have to tell him. Maybe he actually might know a good beer. Now, bit of a tangent. Where am I going with this story? This is the beer that you give that guy. 8.6. It's strong, but the taste is really really bitey. And you give this to him, and you just watch, and you can see, like you know he's a lightweight. You can just see the mouth stops. That the mouth is relative to the size of the trousers, basically. It just stops. He's like, okay, maybe he hasn't been, maybe he hasn't sampled as many beers as everyone else has. Yeah, I don't know. Painting a picture in my head. Um, I didn't give this a grade, did I? I don't want to be biased. I kind of feel like I might be biased with this, but about. I love how I have a mute button. Just about to sneeze there. Um, I'm gonna give this a 6.5. It gets downgraded for having a sharp taste, but also gets upgraded for being kind of crushable. I do kind of upgrade if it's crushable as well, because then you might get more because they're crushable. But I mean that also depends on the price, because you don't want to crush expensive beers. But yeah, 6.5 Burgle Senk for Brasserie de Bellefois. La Triple de Bellefois. Oh my god, people are working a lot how I pronounce that. They're gonna be like, it's Bellefois. It's not Belfort. Yeah, I'm ready for it. I know it's coming. It happens on a daily basis. I say things the way I say them. It's funny, gets laughs. That's the important thing. If someone's having a good time and having a laugh at my expense, well, you know what? I brought joy to someone's world. That's the important thing. Well, I will see you guys next week.